All right, guys, we just arrived at York, Pennsylvania. Looks like they're coming to get me now. So we got here about 9 o'clock this morning. We're about to load up some air conditioners. We'll get right back with you. Slam dunk, are you ready to meet me? I'm here and I'm riding the fast lane. Don't let me down, I'm on fire. Does anyone else feel like a liar? When I went in the office here to tell them I was here, they had me read over paperwork on how to do this with the corner protectors. And then, as you can see, he came out and told me how to do it as well. So yeah, they're pretty serious about how you strap these things down here. Looks like I'm gonna have to use a 2-inch right there and a 2-inch right here and right here. So I'll need 1, 2, 3. Grab some more corners. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more. So here's 4. So we'll do this one. And we need 4, 8 more. I think these big ones. I think I have 8 of these big ones. Yeah, we just use these big ones here. So those two will do this. I wish they would have started at the very end here. Put this one all the way back here and then slid all the rest back to keep weight off that tongue. Fuck. Alright, so we got that. Got that one. There and there, so we need 1, 2. Gotta put that one on. 2, 3 hand. I've got 1 out, so I need 2 more. My nicely organized toolbox here. This is gonna go about right here. to here. Actually, that was gonna hit this. 1, 2, 3. This has to be moved down. This is gonna go down here. Alright, so now we need, did I hook that one? Hopefully. I don't want to throw them over and have them hit the air conditioners. I'm glad the heaviest one's back there. I wish they would have swapped these two. I should have said something. The guy seemed really pissed off when I told him not to load the one he was going to load up there. They were going to load the ones that we were dropping first on the back. It's like, no, I need the ones that I'm dropping first off the front. They said it can't be too tight, it'll crush them. So and then they want me to take a strap, come around back. I think I'm gonna use a chain. Instead. Ammo box is still holding up. They're just worried about these things slowly working backwards. So this thing doesn't have to be super tight. It's just going to be here to snug it down a little. Yeah, like that. Wrap those around, put that up tight. One more. All right, guys, that's the load going from York, Pennsylvania, and I have two separate stops on this. So the first two are going to go to one place in Virginia. Second two on the back are going to South Carolina. I like that they wrote how much they weighed. I talked about this with my headgear on, but I don't know if I'm going to mute that or what. But ideally, I wish that 1,600-pound one was here. And I thought about having them put it all the way back, but once these are empty, if those were all the way back, then there'd be too much in the back. So I'm hoping I'm not over on my drives. Truck doesn't really seem to be squatting, which it never really squats even when I'm over. But that's it. They wanted corner protectors on all the corners. I can't strap anything in the middle. They wanted me to put a strap back here to keep them all from vibrating back. I just threw a chain on there. I figured that was even better. But that's it. I've got to go into the office. I should have threw a strap across the back here to keep these things from banging around. I'll probably grab a strap and do that real fast. And then I have to grab my paperwork and we will hit the road.
They never really understand me. I need a comment like I need a Grammy. She lays the flow with her designer panties. Yeah, we eating plenty, check the pantry. From the sound waves to the rebel lines. From the tattered bridges to expensive dishes. Now we eating ends with these new beginnings. Yet the sign a major for the bankroll. But thank the Lord that it dies at penitentiary. Night sky, but my inside is empty. Mighty flashy with a bird's eye. Scribble gems to get my pockets lined till I get arthritis. Switch my heart.
Alright guys, it is 3 o'clock. We are at drop number 1. I had to walk down here and make sure that I was at the right place because this didn't look like what I was looking for, but it is. So we're gonna drive a forklift down here to us, meet us over here. So they're getting the one up front, and then the next 3 is going to the next stop. So I'm glad I at least made this one before they close. Now I can drive hopefully the rest of the way and get unloaded first thing in the morning. I still haven't found anything yet for tomorrow. The boards look really bad. I know I say that a lot, but man, they really do. There was a few loads that was decent. As soon as they popped up, I clicked on them, they're gone. So you got to be quick. Well, let me get this unstrapped and we'll get this done. This one right here. No, it's just sitting on that wood. It's bolted. Oh yeah, it's bolted to those 4x4s. Yeah. You're good. Sure.
Fuck that hatred, they dismiss the evil. Yeah, we all equal. I point out the obvious. They carbon, they copy us. Rose gold, the neck is decorated. Screaming power to the populace. Want it all, but nothing opposite.
You need me on this end?
I am good on this end.
Yeah, there you go. Straight in, you got it. Alright.
All the way through.
No, you're gonna have to probably drag it back to you. Pick it up and drag it back to you some. You got a rail here. Well, it's not gonna go to that other side, is it? You're like 4 inches away. You're still short by like 3 inches. Yep, come on. You're through. Yeah, you're through. All right, guys, we got our first drop unloaded. I'm gonna sit here so my brake will reset. Another 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and make me some lunch because I haven't had lunch yet. And then looks like we've got about 6 hours to the next drop, which means we'll be dropping these tomorrow morning, probably 9-ish. So now I know what to tell brokers when I call on these next few loads, because I wasn't sure how long this was going to take to unload. I'm kind of hungry. I think I'm going to have 2 or any of that. So that is what we got. I'm going to make these things, I hook these things up. Firehouse sub style. Bam. 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 And use it all. Look at that. Then Then you put your cheese. Now your bread don't get soggy with your mustard and your mayonnaise. See? Teaching you guys all kinds of different things. You guys getting to see how I do everything now. I guess I got to take and back the trailer all the way down there, or I could swing it in this yard right here and then pull out and leave. We stopped and got fuel before we stopped here, so we're good on fuel. All right, B, get out of here. Come on. Bam. Bam. Just like that. Alright, let's see what we got. We've got 9 more minutes. So I'm going to swallow these sandwiches and then start driving. Alright guys, we are in Emporia, Virginia at a Pilot dealer off of 95. This parking lot is humongous. It's huge. I stopped with a little over an hour left on the clock. I had originally punched in another Pilot that I was going to go to. Ran into some traffic. And then it looked like I had about 2 minutes spare time. And then I got the dreadful bubble gut and had to stop. So I figured I won't make the next one that I want to get to, so I might as well just stay here. But they've got a Five Guys burger place. They've got a Krispy Kreme donuts. Wow, I'm kind of parked. These parking spots are kind of wild. So I kind of lined up with this guy. I should probably move over. I don't know if somebody else can fit beside me or what. I think what I'll do is park next to this guy, and then those other guys can look like jerks. But yeah, this is where we're at. There's the Five Guys. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. But truck stop's pretty nice. So because it's a dealer, you can't use the app for like fueling and showers. You have to actually go up to the counter. Let me move this truck over. All right, guys, we just dropped those air conditioners. They had to use the crane on that last one because I guess something happened to the forklift. But about an hour before dropping that, I finally found a load. Looks like we're picking up somewhere in South Carolina, Spartanburg, South Carolina, something like that. And we're going to Ogden, Utah. Looks like it's going to be about $2 a mile, and it takes a 40-foot trailer. So 40-foot trailer pays off again. The air conditioners required a 40-foot trailer too, even though it was about 35 feet. They had it listed for a 40-footer. So that's 3 40-foot trailers so far. So that's good. Although those air conditioners ended up being like $1.49 a mile or some ridiculous crap with the 2 stops. I was afraid of Baltimore. You guys know I got stuck in Baltimore once before, and I didn't want that to happen again. So we're going to Ogden, New York. Hopefully we can pick it up today. They said the cutoff time was going to be around 3 o'clock. I got to stop up here and get some fuel. We've only got a half a tank left, and fuel's fairly cheap over here. It's like $2.70 a gallon or something. This phone keeps falling on me here. So we're going to stop, shoot some fuel in this thing, and then hopefully they'll let us pick this up. It's supposed to be like some wooden frames and a couple of pallets or something. So I don't know. We'll see when we get there, and we'll see you there.
For every second that goes by, I'm losing minute and don't even know what game I'm in. I don't know if I played to win. I don't know if I can do this on my own, 'cause it feels like I'm losing my mind now completely. And everything just keep on spinning around, and it feels like I'm losing my last bit of sanity, while I am trying to keep my feet on the ground.
All right, guys, we are in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I think it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, it's about 3:30. This is the load going to Ogden, New York. I think it's Ogden, somewhere in New York. Pretty sure it's Ogden. But it's supposed to weigh 4,500 pounds. Total mileage is like 786. And we got 1,600 for this. So I don't like going to New York, but if it's for at least $2 a mile, then it's good. This was actually listed for a 40-foot trailer. As you can see, we have all that deck left, and we have all this deck in the back left. So we might try to pick something else up. But it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The boards usually die down around this time. We only have 2 or 3 hours left of drive time today, so we won't get too far. So maybe when we stop tomorrow, wherever we are, or when we stop tonight, I'll start looking for a load to stick on here and make it even more profitable going into New York. So that's about it, guys. We're gonna hop in the truck and hit the road. Before I forget, so what these things are is they said you put them together like Legos, but basically this is what the water runs down and through on one of those gold sluicing, well, no, big gold sluicing machines like you see on TV. So they'll throw the dirt in and it'll go through the thing, and then these will be like a conveyor belt that goes down, and they'll add like some type of a matting in here, and that's what catches the gold. So I guess there's gold in New York, or maybe this is what finishes off building the machine up in New York, and then from New York they send it somewhere. I don't know. So again, let's hit the road. All right, guys, we are at a Flying J off of 77, as far north as you can go in North Carolina. At a Flying J. It's kind of small. I thought maybe this was the same truck stop we stayed at last night, but it's not, because when I looked it up it said it was a dealer as well. So I guess this is a dealer one. So we're tucked away all the way in the back here. I was worried we weren't going to find anywhere, but here it is. So this plastic bin I have in the back of the truck, I accidentally stepped on it a while back, and I heard a little cracking noise, but I looked for it, but I couldn't find anything. Well, all my clothes in there found it, because they're all wet from the rain the other night. So I'm gonna run up here and see if they have a laundromat, see if I can get some clothes washed, because I'm out of pants. I'm down to shorts, and we're going to New York, and it's kind of cold. It's getting kind of cold up north. So I'm gonna run up here, throw away some trash. Hopefully they have a laundromat. I mean, if they don't, it's not the end of the world. I'll wear some shorts, or if I get cold, I'll just wear a dirty pair of pants. It is what it is. Man, look, there's some wasted spots here the way people are parking. Oh, there's a spot opened up right there, unless somebody dropped their trailer. Anyways, let me get in here. All I have to cook is some pork chops I bought, but I don't have any sides. And we drove all the way up to the last minute. I actually got off the off-ramp, and it said I had 2 minutes left, and I was afraid with all this parking I might get stuck in here. So I just popped it in PC mode on the off-ramp right here, and drove it in. It's a good thing, because there was a guy that, I think it's a guy actually right there in front of me. It took forever to park. So it is what it is. Let's go in here and see if they got a laundromat. All right. Good news and bad news. They have a laundry room here. I think this place is called Brintley's. So that's the good news. The bad news is, I think there's a bunch of homeless people living in that laundry room. This truck stop is disgusting. The bathroom is so nasty. It smells so bad in there. If I have to take a leak tonight, which I'm parked miles away, I'm probably just going to pee in the woods, because that place is gross. It's got a little bitty restaurant off to the side of it. The restaurant looked clean. Got some good looking waitresses in it too. It had a bathroom in it. I didn't walk in that bathroom. I guess I should have walked in that bathroom. I don't know if it's a 24-hour restaurant anyways, but they should be ashamed of themselves. There's only 2 shitters in there, which is terrible for this size of a truck stop anyways. I mean, that's the worst feeling, right? When you have to go really bad, when you run to the bathroom and there's only like 2 toilets in the whole place. I don't know what this guy's doing. Because they're always going to be full when you have to go. You know what I mean? That's like a big fear of mine. Like, having to go. There's only like 2 shitters, right? What I don't understand is I've been to places they'll have like 2 shitters and like 18 urinals, and the urinals take up as much room as a shitter. It's like, just give us 18 shitters. We can pee in a shitter, but we can't shit in a pisser, right? So anyways, I got their club sandwich, so I'm gonna try this out. and then hunker down for the night. Probably get an early start. What I'll probably do is wake up. Oh man, somebody's clutch is burning up. Probably get an early start. Go up there and make sure, see if those homeless people have left there or what. Maybe do some laundry. If they're still there, I'll just wash my clothes down the road somewhere. You know, you go to these places and everybody's always broke down. They're always from out of town. They always have like a family emergency. And they're always trying to hit you up for gas money, right? Well, this happened before I left the house the other day. Guy was in like a fairly new looking car, you know. He's like, I'm not trying to hustle you or anything. My daughter's been in an accident and I just need some gas. I was like, okay, cool. I'll you know, whatever. I'll do this. Pulled out my debit card, went to slide it into the gas pump. He's like, oh, no. I need cash. I'm like, what do you need cash for? He's like, well, I don't want to get gas here. I'm like, dude, come on. That's not going to work. So, anyways, we're finally back at the truck. I'm going to get some food in me and go to sleep. See y'all later.